Hey, I am Haraj and you watching Haraj Discover TV. So let's dive in moments.
Real story. 17-year-old outsmarts dangerous stranger at night. Alysa Monroe stayed home alone on a Friday night in the quiet suburb of Ridgewood, Illinois. Her parents went out for dinner and a movie, trusting her to manage things. She had homework, pizza in the oven, and her dog Max curled up by the couch. Around 9:30 p.m., while watching a documentary, the doorbell rang. Max barked. She paused the TV and checked her phone. No one was expected. She walked slowly to the door, peeked through the peephole, and saw a young man, maybe in his mid-20s, wearing a hoodie, standing nervously on the porch. He had one hand in his pocket. He didn't say anything, just stood there. Her heart rate picked up. She didn't open the door. After a moment, he knocked again, loud, slow knocks. Alysa asked through the door, "Can I help you?" The man replied, "Sorry, my car broke down, my phone is dead. Can I just use your charger for 2 minutes?" She hesitated. He looked harmless, clean-shaven, no threatening vibe in his voice. But her parents had always warned her, never trust strangers, even if they seem normal. She lied and said, "Sorry, my parents are asleep. I can't help." The man mumbled something and walked away, but not down the driveway. Instead, he circled around the side of the house. Alarmed, Alysa locked every door and window. She turned off the lights and grabbed her phone. No texts from her parents. She messaged them quickly. "Hey, someone weird came by, said he needed a charger, now walking around the house." She peered out the kitchen window. Nothing. Then, a shadow moved past the back porch. Max barked again, loudly. The motion lights didn't turn on. The man must have stayed just out of range. Alysa called 911. The dispatcher said an officer was en route and stayed on the line. Within 7 minutes, a cruiser pulled into the driveway. Officer Daniels, an old friend of her dad, got out. She opened the door cautiously. He said, "You did the right thing. We'll check it out. Stay inside." 2 other officers arrived and checked the property. Behind the garage, they found muddy footprints and fresh cigarette butts, still warm. Whoever had been there left just minutes before. Daniels said, "This isn't the first report tonight. Similar guy knocked on 3 houses nearby, asking to use the charger. We think he's casing homes for burglary." The next morning, police released surveillance images from another home's Ring doorbell. Alysa recognized him. Same hoodie, same eyes. Later, Officer Daniels called her family. The suspect was identified as Zachary Durnell, a 27-year-old recently released from prison for serving time for breaking and entering and unlawful restraint. In one past case, he convinced a teenager to open the door, then tied her up while he robbed the home. In Alysa's case, her caution likely prevented another tragedy. Later that week, Alysa's elderly neighbor, Mrs. Jenkins, invited her over. She said, "You were smart, child. You know, I saw that man. He knocked on my door earlier too, but I didn't answer. He stared at my window for a long time, then walked toward your house." Mrs. Jenkins handed over a blurry photo from her old porch camera. It showed Zachary talking on a phone, even though he had told Alysa his battery was dead. It confirmed her suspicion. He lied to gain trust. Alysa's story made local news as a lesson in teenage awareness and staying calm under pressure. She gave a talk at her school about gut instinct, home safety, and trust. Her story helped others learn that not everyone who seems nice is truly harmless. Her choice to trust her gut may have saved her life. Real trust is built, not requested. Alysa didn't let fear or politeness override her instinct. She understood that trust is not automatic, even if someone looks ordinary or says the right things. Her choice to trust her gut may have saved her life. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please press the subscribe button.